I'm excited to be joined by Dan today from Smart Spatial. Hi Dan, thank you for joining me.
Hi Robin, thanks for inviting me.
You have been in the digital twin space for a while, and that is one of the new hot topics in AI. Not that it's a new topic, but that it's really gained momentum as the technology is now starting to achieve what we've all had in our minds for a while. Would you like to explain a little bit more about the digital twin space?
Oh yeah, you know, during the last months, maybe 2 years, last month, so we got some new amazing technologies that actually redefine the whole idea of digital twins. And those technologies are obviously multimodal AI capabilities, like all the conversational things, all the computer vision things, right? On the other side, so we've got really amazing rendering technologies and video streaming technologies, right? So, and if you can combine all these things together, you get a platform like Smart Spatial that I can tell you that it's like a multimodal digital twin right now. So it's a completely different story. It's another flavor. That's what Jensen, the chief executive of NVIDIA, calls physical AI.
I think that's one of we've seen the drumbeat from NVIDIA around physical AI and being able to really start to understand our physical world with digital twins in kind of new and exciting ways. Do you want to help tell us a little bit more about like what Smart Spatial, kind of the platform, is doing to help people start to achieve these goals?
Yeah, so it's very visual, so it's hard to explain just using words, but I'll try to do that. So every one of us are using Google Maps or Apple Maps when you travel, when you don't know the area. So Smart Spatial is the Google Maps for internals, for buildings or equipment inside. So you can navigate the space using this tool easily in real time. That's on one side. Another side is that we're bringing superpowers to all the users, all kinds of users around that, starting from the construction and to operations and training, etc., and simulations. What kind of superpowers? Those are like all-seeing. So we are bringing all types of data into this 3D UI interface, so you can see all the corners and all the data points about your facility. It can be a warehouse, a data center, it can be a port, whatever you have, any 3D object, so you can see everything. You can teleport there. So you can be in any place of this 3D environment immediately without physically going there, right? So it's time travel, right? So as long as you have the information about the past, you can go to the past and check again. So what happened there, right? Or you can go forward and you can simulate the future and see how different scenarios can be in the future. So like it's the tool where you can get all the superpowers that you imagine being a child, but like we make it real.
I've seen the Smart Spatial platform, and it is really mind-blowing what you can see and start to engage with. Like you said, it's incredibly visual. It's very tangible to start to understand what that digital twin can do. What do you think are kind of 1 to 3 of like the special superpowers of Smart Spatial that you'd like to share with people?
So we are bringing this completely new flavor to this definition, right? So we're redefining the whole industry. That's really a combination of AI and visuals and 3D and real time. So, and that creates a completely different like iPhone moment for facility management, for buildings management, for infrastructure management. So previously people just had 2D interfaces, like spreadsheet kind of types, interfaces. Now you can make it in 3D. So instead of 100 screens, you have a single screen. And then you can talk to that. Now your building has brains. Right? So it's kind of, now you can talk, you can ask questions, who did what, how can I solve problem? So you can collect all the knowledge in one place, and then you speak your language. Actually, it's multi-language, right? You can speak Spanish, you can speak German, French. So
right.
Those are things that are completely redefining the whole idea of operations.
I think it's even probably redefining how people start to think about interacting with their space and the way that they can start to respond to activities in their space. It's incredibly exciting what you all are doing, and I can't wait to see kind of as things continue, like what more and more can occur, and how people can start to understand new ways that they can do things that they've only imagined. Like you said, you're giving people the superpowers to be able to address their environment in a whole new way.
Absolutely.
So excited to have you now as part of Unleash AI, but I'd love to get your thoughts on why you joined Unleash AI and working with HPE.
You know, Unleash AI for us, that's a great program. So thank you, Robin, for making it happen, because it accelerates, right? So all we do is we educate people about these new capabilities, right? So, and being here even today, giving you this interview, right? So we're educating people around us what's possible there. They just don't know about that, right? And the way how you organize the whole program is amazing. So we got on board really fast. So now we got introduced to the whole ecosystem, right? And partners and clients, right? So that's a great exposure. And this happens really fast, amazingly fast. So thank you for this speed. So, and why we are with HPE, so HPE is the best brand on the market, right? So.
Well, we think so.
I know that, so that's for sure. So, huge company, right? So, great sales force and great hardware that is really adjusted to run all these workloads that we have to run on something, right? So that makes this partnership powerful, because you have something that we're missing and we're bringing something that makes it more valuable for your customers.
I love that, Dan, and I love the notion of being able to give our customers superpowers in dealing with their environment. It's such an impactful topic and new way of approaching challenges that they've had for years, but so visual. And what I love is that you've made kind of the art of the possible is now really the art of the how. And I'm excited for that. So thank you for joining me today.
Thank you, Robin. Thanks.